Are you waiting until the end of your first trimester to announce your pregnancy? There's an idea that has been around for a long time that once you are past the first 13 weeks, also known as your first trimester, that you are free of risk of miscarriage, and it's now safe to announce your pregnancy. But is this really true? We are going to explore what is behind this idea and if waiting 13 weeks is actually beneficial. Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly podcast. I'm Tony Braybeck with Our Little Sparrows Pregnancy and Infant Loss Support. If you'd like to know more about us, please check out the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to Our Little Sparrows and ring that bell to receive alerts when we release new video podcasts every Sunday. We've heard it many times. I thought I was safe after the first trimester. Or maybe you've even been encouraged to wait to announce your pregnancy. You can almost hear that sigh of relief once the 13th week has passed and parents announce their pregnancy. Why is this so? The highest risk for a miscarriage is during the first trimester. It happens in 25% of pregnancies. Somehow, in some way, people were encouraged to wait until the second trimester to announce their pregnancy, where the risk is much lower. However, though there is still a low risk, people developed the idea that they were safe and that pregnancy loss was no longer on the radar. They announced their pregnancy and then were met with shock and disappointment when they miscarried their baby. So then it seems pointless to wait to announce. Let's take a closer look at what this promotes. First, clearly we see that it promotes a false sense of security. The hard truth, despite the reduction in risk after the first trimester, a miscarriage can happen any time during the pregnancy. The definition of miscarriage is a pregnancy that ends on its own within the first 20 weeks. After 20 weeks, it's medically called a stillbirth. Again, 25% of pregnancies end in loss, yet we are caught off guard or left ill-prepared on how to cope with the loss of a baby through miscarriage or stillbirth. Second, it promotes that pregnancies in the first trimester are not to be talked about, celebrated, or mourned. Because if we're not allowed to announce to our family and friends, we feel we have to be quiet about it and hold off on celebrating. And secondly, if we lose the baby during first trimester miscarriage, we can't grieve in a healthy way because no one else knew about it. And we feel, again, we also need to keep quiet about it. Either way, it all results in feeling isolated. Overall, the idea of waiting to announce your pregnancy sets a false expectation that all pregnancies are safe once you hit that second trimester. It sets us up for massive feelings of disappointment and feelings of shock and shame if the baby dies during pregnancy. It's completely up to you and your partner when you want to announce your pregnancy with your family and friends. If you want to share the news right away, then go ahead. There shouldn't be anything wrong with wanting to announce your pregnancy right away. If you'd rather wait until later in the pregnancy, that is completely in your right to do as well. It is your pregnancy, your baby, and your body. You choose when you want to announce. What we don't want is society's norms or expectations to influence when you should announce your pregnancy. We wish miscarriage, stillbirth, and other losses were not a reality for many, and many more to come. We can't control all that happens. All we can do is try and stay in the present moment, embrace each day, and embrace this amazing gift of life that we are given. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we are here for you. We hope you found this episode helpful and hope you feel you are not alone. You are loved. Your baby will always be cherished, and we are here to support you in any way that we can. If you got value out of this video, please give us a thumbs up so others can find us. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to get updates for when we release new content every week. If you like this episode and want to see another video podcast, click or tap here. If you're looking for more in-depth information, we have a grief series called The Pregnancy Journey, grieving from diagnosis to the loss of your baby and beyond. You can click or tap here.